fact or fiction? Science is hard enough to understand, especially when there are so many facts floating around that aren't actually true. You've probably heard more than half of the facts I'll show in this video. Here's the real science behind them. Water conducts electricity. While this is a science myth, it doesn't mean you should bring your toaster in the bath with you. The reason you shouldn't swim in a lightning storm doesn't have to do with the water itself. Pure water is actually an insulator, which means it doesn't conduct electricity. The danger comes from the minerals and chemicals in it, which are made up of electrically charged ions. While pure water is theoretically safe around electricity, it's nearly impossible to find in the real world because even distilled water has ions. Blood is blue in your body. A widely shared myth is that blood is blue until it is exposed to air or replenishes its oxygen. Because veins are a greenish blue, that theory sounds reasonable enough. But the fact is, human blood looks the same in your body as outside, red. That hue is brighter when it's oxygen-rich, and darker when it needs that oxygen replenished, but it's red all the same. The tissue covering your veins affects how the light is absorbed and scattered, which is why the blood circulating your body looks blue. Humans only use 10% of their brains. The idea of unlocking hidden brain power might make a compelling storyline for a movie, but it simply doesn't work that way in real life. One fact playing into the myth is that 90% of brain cells are white matter that help neurons survive, and only 10% is the gray matter of neurons in charge of thinking. But that white matter could never be used for brain power, so claiming 90% of our brain is wasted is like saying you waste peanuts when you throw out the shells. Any fMRI scan will show you that even saying a few words lights up way more than 10% of your brain. Scientists haven't uncovered any area of the brain, much less 90% of it, that doesn't affect thought, movement, or emotion in some capacity. Chameleons change color to match their surroundings. Yes, chameleons can change color by stretching and relaxing cells that contain crystals, which affects how the light is reflected. They can't change to any color to match their surroundings, though, and their color changes don't have much to do with camouflage. Instead, chameleons use the crystals mainly for communication. Dark colors signal aggression, like when a female doesn't want to mate, but also temperature control. Lighter colors reflect the heat. The dull brown and green resting colors of chameleons blend in with their surroundings until they switch it up, so they're actually more camouflaged before they change color. Earth is the only planet with water. Of course, we have yet to find any intelligent life living off interstellar water, but H2O isn't unique to Earth. Dark streaks that change on Mars suggest there isn't just ice on the red planet, liquid salt water likely flows on it. What's more, NASA discovered that beneath a layer of ice on Jupiter's moon Europa, there's an ocean containing twice as much water as we have on Earth. Could faraway planets with water sustain intelligent life? Only time will tell. It takes 7 years to digest chewing gum. Don't freak out if you can't find a trash can and need to swallow your gum. The truth is that your body can't digest gum, not even in 7 years. That doesn't mean it sticks inside your system, though. It will pass through your digestive system without being broken down, then come out in the bathroom like anything else. If kids swallow too much, the gum could block their intestines, but that's extremely rare. Opossums sleep hanging by their tails. You've probably seen cartoons, maybe even photos, of opossums lounging upside down from their tails. While opossum tails are strong enough to grasp branches and even hold the animal's weight for a short period, adults are too heavy for their tails to support them for long, so they can't stay like that while sleeping. Common belief in the Middle Ages was the Earth was flat, but it's really a perfect sphere. Surprise! Both parts of this myth are false. Scholars have known the Earth is round for thousands of years. The Greek philosopher Pythagoras first suggested the idea around 500 BC, though his thought process had to do with the fact that he thought spheres were the most perfect shape. Still, Aristotle actually found physical evidence backing up his predecessor's theory. By the time the 1st century AD rolled around, any educated Greek or Roman believed in a round planet. When Christopher Columbus took on his voyage, the fear was that the oceans would be too big, not that he'd fall off the face of the Earth. In perhaps the biggest twist, though, Earth isn't a perfect sphere, the North and South poles are flattened slightly. That's all, thanks for watching. If you learned something today, please like and share this video. Also consider subscribing for more upcoming videos.